Hello my beautiful subscribers, welcome on J Healthy Recipes. So today we are making Ugandan samosas. So I'm going to show you, if you didn't know how to make the best tasty healthy samosas, you're going to learn from this video. So stick around, don't go anywhere. You'll learn today how to make the delicious Ugandan samosas, meat samosas. So since our samosas are going to be for beef, this is our minced meat right here, as you can see. So I'm going to first cook the minced meat. Guys, you need to add a little water so that the meat can cook. And then I'm going to cover our meat, our minced meat, and you leave it to cook for some good time. I'll put the period of time it has cooked on the screen. So meanwhile, as we wait for our meat to cook, we need to make the dough for our rolls, samosa rolls. So this is the bowl where I'm going to make the dough from. This is flour. Don't mind about the language, because where I'm staying, this is their mother language. So, but you need to use plain flour. It should be plain flour that you should use. This is our milk. It's cooked milk. It's still warm. You can cook it, or you can put it in the oven for some few, like maybe 5 minutes, and then you take it out. As long as it gets warm, that's it. This is our salt and the sunflower cooking oil. So that's it that we need to use to make our samosa rolls, samosa dough. Guys, I'm going to add the salt. Just a quarter of this spoon, big spoon, enough. Then put a lot of salt. make sure that you mix so well the flour together with the salt so that everything is mixed up perfectly. So I'm going to add milk. Guys, so I'm mixing with a whisk our flour gently. First I'll use the whisk, then later I'm going to use my hands because I don't have the kneading machine. Guys, you may ask me why I've not used water to make the dough. The reason why, because the secret of using milk gives that softness. So this is our dough. So now I'm going to add cooking oil. Just a little bit. So guys, I'm going to leave our dough for some 10 minutes, then we'll get back to it. So let me check our mixed meat to see how it's doing. I can feel the water is normal. Guys, so our mixed meat is ready. As you can see, it is too oily. My goodness, but it looks good. I need to add some salt. careful with the salt. Don't add a lot of salt. You can add like maybe 1 small tablespoon of salt. At this point of time, our minced meat is on a low heat, too low. So the vegetables that you see here, we have the carrots, celery stalk, green paprika, onion, rosemary, and thyme or thyme herbs. So we're going to blend this, the celery stalk, green celery stalk, carrots, green paprika. If you don't have green paprika, you can use green bell pepper, the green bell pepper, or any other, or yellow or red bell pepper, whichever you have. Then also the onion. So these vegetables, you're going to blend them in here, and these ones I'll cut them separately. For the thyme, I don't need to cut it. I just have to take off the small herbs. I think you can see them, and I add it here in the minced meat. And these ones I'll take off the rosemary, then I'll chop it into small pieces. I'll add it here. So, and we have here ginger powder. Guys, I love adding ginger in everything that I cook, because ginger, first of all, it's medicine. Second of all, it has this good aroma it gives to whatever you're cooking, if you add it in your meals. And then garlic. Of course, I don't need to talk a lot about garlic. Garlic is very important in our body. So I'm lazy to cut the original garlic, so I always buy the powdered one. So we'll add everything here, even the blended vegetables. After blending it, we're going to add it here in our minced meat. So let's do this. I forgot to show you the spring onion too also, but the spring onion, I'm not going to add it, I'm not going to blend it, I'll cut it by hand. Guys, so I'm back. As you can see, I've added already all our vegetables, the spices. So in here we have the vegetables that I showed you earlier. The machine failed me, so I had to use it by hand. I had to chop all the vegetables by hand. It really took me some good time. So this is the finished product after chopping all the vegetables. So I added already the ginger, the black pepper, the garlic. So I'm going to mix all this together here for some few minutes. Don't cook it like all the way through. It should be like half cooked. The vegetable should be like half cooked. Yeah, so that when someone is eating, the person really feels the taste of the samosas, the original taste of the samosas. Smells good, it looks good, it's really appetizing. So this is the filling of our samosas. Guys, this is our final product for our filling of our samosas. This is how it looks like, but you have to taste. I tasted already to see whether the salt is okay. So the salt is just perfect. Now we're going to make the rolls, the samosa rolls. Well, so I've already finished doing this, so we're moving to the next step of rolling our samosa papers. First of all, you get this, and then you add cooking oil. This is cooking oil, just a little bit, not too much, as you can see. The purpose of putting cooking oil before you add on another dough together is to help you to separate when you finish pan frying the roll, because if you don't put it, it will be very hard for you to separate it, as you'll be seeing how to do it. So the reason why we make very small portions of dough, because we don't want to make we need a thin layer, so that when we are starting to put the filling, we don't get difficulties. If you make with a heavy body or a thick layer, it is very difficult for you to put the filling and make the samosas. So that's why we need a very thin layer that can be adjusted. So ready to roll now. Our pan is heated. Don't put too high heat. I've set 7, but if it's too much, I'll make sure that I'll put on maybe like 6 later. guys, don't mind about the shape. I'm not that perfect at making shapes. Guys, you can see this, how thin it is. This is how it should be. So I'll put it on our pen. So after few like 10 seconds, you turn. And on the other side, it's not supposed to burn. Turn. Then there to put your hand. I'm used with the heat, so my hands are used. So if you do it, it can easily burn you. So that's it, as you can see it. Now I'll go ahead to put it there. So if it cools a little bit, I have to separate the two. You'll see, I'll show you. So you continue with the same process. Have to be really quick to balance. So meanwhile, we'll go ahead to separate this. Have to be easy while separating. It's not quite easy, but So I've used in the importance of cooking oil, the one that we put in the middle of the stove. So this is after separating. We have two now. This is ready as well. So guys, these are our wraps, the samosa wraps. I got the right word for them, not rolls. They are called wraps, samosa wraps. As you can see, I finished making them. So see, so I'm going to cut them. I'll cut in the middle ones. I want a little bit bigger sizes, so I'll not cut again. So this is enough for me. So, but if you want smaller sizes, you can cut again. You can cross cut, and you make smaller pieces. But I'm going to make bigger pieces. That's what I want. So these are our wraps. You can see. Yes. So this is our filling, the beef. And this is flour, plain flour. I'm going to put in cold water, a little bit I mix because I'm going to use it to seal our samosas. Don't use glue. This it works like glue, but since we are dealing with food, so you can't use the office glue. You use the plain flour mixed in with a little bit of cold water. I'm going to show you. So I mix in the water. I have to mix everything together. This is what I'm talking about. It should be like this. Don't make it dilute. So, time to mean business. This is how we make our wraps. First of all, you hold it like this and then fold it. Put our glue. Fold it again. Make it stick so well. See? So we're going to put our filling here. Fold it again. Add the glue. Make sure the corners are sealed so well. So, how is it? This is our samosa, ready to fry. I'll put it here. So the process continues. Yes, I think our cooking oil is ready now. So this is where I'll put our samosas when they are ready. Guys, look at this. Comment in the comment section below. Tell me something about the samosas. What do you think? Rate them. Guys, look at this. So this is the final product of our samosas. Those who have been on the video from where we started from, thank you for sticking around. Hope you've enjoyed. Comment in the comment section below if you like the video and if you've learned something. You can have this for your breakfast, brunch, anytime you feel like having it. It's a good snack. Catch you in the next one.